If you're trying to keep up with digital marketing this week, you're in the right place. I'm JB from Belmore Digital, and this is your digital update for Monday, 8th of June 2026. Welcome to another week of digital fun and frolics. Search wants to be social. Expensive doesn't mean correct. Publishers are still not convinced. TikTok wants a ticket to everything. Your new customer service representative is a robot. Platforms are working hard to become the middleman in more of your customer relationships. Quick note before we start, my Digital Trends 2026 report is free and available now. If you want the bigger picture behind stories like these, it's worth your time. Link is in the description. The full story is on belmoredigital.com and the full video is right here on YouTube. Get in touch if you want to talk through any of this, and a follow never goes amiss. Search wants to be social. For years, Google has watched social platforms capture attention while search quietly did its job. Now that line is getting blurrier. With search profiles inside Discover, Google is testing public profiles, interest-based engagement, and new ways for users to interact with content. Search is starting to look a little more like a social network. If you're publishing content regularly, this is worth watching. Discover already drives meaningful traffic for some businesses and publishers. If profile signals become more prominent, the people creating content may matter more than the logos sitting above it. Businesses that still publish everything under marketing team might eventually regret it. The interesting part isn't the feature itself, it's the direction of travel. Search wants social features. Social platforms want search features. AI companies want both. The walls between channels keep getting knocked down, whether marketers asked for it or not. If you're thinking about how expertise, visibility, and content fit together, our SEO services team can help. Better to think about these shifts now than 6 months after everyone starts calling them best practice. Get in touch to discuss this with me or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. Expensive doesn't mean correct. A lot of AI discussion still assumes that throwing more money at the problem will eventually solve it. Maybe. For now, large language models still get things wrong, often with impressive confidence, while the cost of building and running them continues to climb. Expensive and accurate are not necessarily the same thing. I sometimes think the AI industry benefits from people never seeing the invoices. If most businesses were writing the checks themselves, some of the breathless predictions would become noticeably more cautious. There is real value here. There is also a lot of marketing wrapped around that value. What you should pay attention to isn't whether AI works. It clearly does. The question is where human oversight remains necessary. Most organizations are discovering that replacing judgment is harder than replacing repetitive tasks. If your business is working out where AI belongs and where it doesn't, our digital strategy services can help. Not every problem needs a chatbot attached to it. Get in touch to discuss this with me or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. Publishers are still not convinced. Google spent another week trying to convince publishers that AI overviews are not damaging referral traffic. The conversation has been running for months now, largely because many publishers are looking at their analytics and drawing conclusions that don't quite match Google's messaging. Publishers remain skeptical. Google remains optimistic. I'm on the fence about this. Users genuinely want faster answers. Most of us appreciate not clicking through 6 websites to find a recipe ingredient or exchange rate. At the same time, somebody still has to create the content that powers those answers. The real story here is that search is becoming less of a traffic source and more of an answer engine. That changes the way success is measured. Being present in the answer may become as important as earning the click. Whether publishers like that arrangement is a different question entirely. If your organic strategy still depends heavily on traditional search traffic, it may be time for a review. Our SEO services team can help you assess where the opportunities are shifting. Get in touch to discuss this with me or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. TikTok wants a ticket to everything. Social platforms have spent years influencing what people buy. Now they increasingly want to influence where people go. Through its new event-focused app, TikTok is taking another step towards owning more of the customer journey, from discovery through to attendance. The logic makes sense. If someone discovers an event, books it and attends it without leaving the platform ecosystem, TikTok becomes more valuable. For businesses though, another platform sitting between you and your customer is not always an uncomplicated win. You can see a broader pattern emerging. Every platform wants a larger share of commercial activity. Search wants commerce. Social wants commerce. AI wants commerce. Somewhere in the middle, marketers are trying to keep track of where the customer actually came from. If you run events, venues, or experience-based businesses, our digital marketing services team can help connect the dots. Customer journeys rarely fit neatly inside one platform anymore. Get in touch to discuss this with me, or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. Your new customer service representative is a robot. Businesses have spent years trying to answer customer messages faster. Meta's answer is more AI. With new AI messaging options for businesses, brands can automate more conversations across its platforms and reduce the amount of human involvement required. Part of me understands the appeal. Customers expect quick responses, and most businesses don't have staff available around the clock. Part of me has also spent enough time talking to automated support systems to know exactly how frustrating they can become. The bigger issue is not the technology, it's ownership of the customer relationship. Every new AI assistant, automated response and platform-managed interaction gives businesses a little less direct contact with their audience. That's convenient right up until something goes wrong. If you're considering AI-driven customer communication, our digital strategy services team can help you strike the right balance. Customers generally like fast responses. They also like being able to reach a human when things get weird. Get in touch to discuss this with me or drop me a follow to get more of my updates in your feed. And that's a wrap. This week's stories all point in the same direction. Platforms are steadily expanding their role in discovery, communication, content distribution, and customer interactions. None of these changes happen overnight, but they do add up. For marketers, the challenge isn't keeping up with every new feature. It's understanding who owns the customer relationship, as these platforms insert themselves into more parts of it. That's probably the question worth asking in your next planning meeting. My Digital Trends 2026 report is out now, and it is free. If you are a senior marketer, founder, or in the C-suite, this is the read that will put you at the forefront. Grab your copy. The link is in the description. If you want help cutting through the noise and turning change into progress, get in touch via the details in my profile. And in the meantime, don't forget to drop me a lovely follow to get more of my updates in your feed. Cheers!